Yeah, so we just wrapped up qualifying today, and when we came back to the workhouse pit, my dad asked me if I could check something under the bonnet of the car. So he opened the bonnet, and there was a helmet bag sitting there, and immediately I knew I was in for a surprise. Interesting. I already know the logo.
What's that?
So just didn't know what quite to expect, really. So he gave me the bag, he said open it, and I knew it was a helmet, PBK, custom painted helmet. Smells nice. Smells fresh.
Fresh, new.
Oh, lads. Holy we opened it up, and the first thing I saw, which absolutely blew my mind, was a picture of my dad and my uncle back in their rally days, where actually my dad was navigating my uncle, the throttle cable snapped in their Mark II Escort on the stage, and my dad got out, took the hood off the car, threw the bonnet over the ditch, and sat up on the strut tower and basically controlled the throttle with his hands for the rest of the stage. And the real picture of this, they're coming over a jump, and basically the front wheel is leaving the ground. So that's a huge historic moment, I think, in my family's past, and especially with my dad, who's an absolute legend, and he's a legend to all our family. Both my parents, the support they give us and the passion they have for what we do is just incredible. There's so many things on this helmet that just, there's no words but blow my mind. The old Deane M Sport logo, my dad used to run and build rally cars for a living back in his day, and obviously involved in motorsport himself, and it goes way back. For me then it's quite unique where we have this Pro Drift logo. This is the first series I was competing in back in Ireland, and I actually left school to try my chances and making it in drifting. So that was to compete in the Pro Drift European Championship. It all kind of started and went from there. A couple of years later, there's so much storytelling in this helmet. These Falcon logos, so you got the Irish flag, German flag and American flag. Basically, I got introduced to Falcon through my good friend from Ireland, Darren McNamara, who brought me out to go with him and watch him compete in FD when it was exactly 9 years ago. And through that, they gave me an opportunity in 2010 to drive their Falcon Tires S15, so that's when I first started working with Falcon Tire USA. And then it went from Sonoma in the USA. I met Stephanie Alberts, who was a great friend and someone who believed in me from the very start. She's the main person who believed in me from Falcon Germany, so basically the headquarters of Falcon Tire Europe, and someone who gave me a great opportunity of giving drifting a good shot, as taking it to the next level for me. So I owe so much to Stephanie for giving me great support back in Europe and everything we've done there. And this is also a funny story behind this with myself and Stephanie. We've come so far. That's a good one. When we're out one night, maybe celebrating some good success, and we went to a bar, and basically I asked her after the bar, are we going to go to the nightclub or would you prefer to relax? And she said, well, we've come so far, we may as well stay out. So I think there's a double meaning behind this one, and there's a lot more than that. We've come so far, back to when they first supported me in the Falcon Tires RX-7. I never really believed what the next few years had in store. So it's been absolutely incredible. And then we have what I really love, Workhouse logo, Peter's number 215, and the other side teamwork, where that's where the dreams work, man. It's getting to meet Peter a number of years ago and compete with him in Europe has been, we have so many stories, so many great times. He's an absolutely amazing competitor, and we've become such honest good friends. And to come here and to form a drift together as a two-car team, we're both pushing each other so hard and having great fun while doing so. And you know, it's the last 18 months have been an absolute dream, and it's hard to believe we're in Irwindale, two of us, after a really good season. And I'm just so thankful for everyone in the team, all my family that have supported me since I got stuck into drifting back when I was 10 years old and started competing when I was 15. And I gotta say, there's one man that believed in me from the very start, Michael Sheehan. So he's been helping me. We went to school together since I was 5 years old when I first met him. We both started drifting at the same time, and he's a great driver too. And I basically was addicted to competition, and he jumped on board and just helped me in every way possible. And even to this day, he is now team manager of Warthouse Drift Team, and it's just hard to believe that we've both come so far. And I really believe that a lot of the success I've had wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Michael's solid advice and help over the years. It's just been I never knew a helmet could mean so much to you. It's amazing. So I just want to thank absolutely everyone, TVK for doing a great job, and again my family, friends, fans and sponsors that make my dreams a reality. So thank you all very much.